Today I want to speak to you a very powerful topic. Waking up to life is one of the most powerful thing about our life is what? Is we wake up. We wake up. We wake up and we have a fun day or a exciting adventures or whatever we do. There's something fascinating about the whole waking up. Waking up to actually is a very, very interesting phenomenon. Something we truly don't understand but enjoy, and we go along, and it's powerful. And actually your life happened because you woke up from your mother's womb. You came outside and you woke up. So in a fascinating way, waking up is the key of life. Can you other guys please mute your phones or the thing? I hear a lot of sounds otherwise.
Yes, I'm everyone's here is muted, so if you will just continue, Tilak.
Sure, I will do that. Okay. So what is waking up is actually a most fascinating thing about life. We of course wake up in the morning and we go back to sleep at night. You awaken as a baby, infant, and then you have an incredible passage of life, and then you disappear and disappear. Life doesn't allow you to think about when you entered life and when you are exiting. That's so cool. That means actually, if you don't know the entrance or the exit, it allows you to have a good time without worrying about it. And also you don't worry about what you will be waking up your next life and all kinds of stories. Right now I want to talk to you just the whole nature of what is waking up, the nature of waking up. And when you think about life, very powerful thing. Part of the whole beauty about life is everything is coming to you. Waking up is a natural process, how the nature has provided you with an incredible wake-up call called the sunlight. Sunlight actually wakes you up. He says, time to have fun now. Time to have fun. So you are awake and you are awake, you are aroused, and so you become conscious. Then you get up. Then you get up and you come to and you get going. Why? Your fire is now igniting. So when the fire is igniting, it inspires you, inspire you, activate you. So you liven up, you proceed now more. So waking up is actually, in a way, is a procedure. You are proceeding into other things. Proceeding into other things. And that's a powerful way. It's giving us a really a very interesting sense about what is life is all about. What is life is all about is in one way or the other, sooner or later for us to wake up and proceed with life. What is meant by proceed with life is, of course, you will be challenged, you will be tested, and all kinds of things can happen. It's telling you, you can unrestrict yourself. You can actually free yourself. It's a free way, it's natural, unconfined. So waking up means you are unshackling, unchained, unattached, unaffected by anything that is world news or your life or whatever that is happening. You are actually truly waking up and proceeding into the next space, next passage. In order to do that, also life tells you one thing. When you are a baby, what happened? You have one word when you are a baby. Spontaneous. You are natural. You don't remember. You are spontaneous, you are natural. Your reflexes, your impulse, they are all natural. Unforced. They are just unconditional, just openings that are just going through you. So you proceed actually into a new life. So right now in our life actually, we are moving, we are going, we are transiting and having various things that are happening to us. And all those things, there is one other thing that can be happening to you. What is happening to you is, in order to experience the real pleasure and the joy of waking up, you need to be in interesting space of what is called sensing. A baby senses things. Baby doesn't have a language. Baby senses things. Baby senses the mother. Baby senses various things. That's why most of your memories are connected with your mom. Then your dad, not the dad is bad. He was always there for you, other than the time he was sipping scotch. And he was always there. But the thing about your mom is actually not doing this or being with you as a duty, as a responsibility. Your mom is actually the way that is there, naturally. Of course, you are not with your mom right now, but the bigger mom is actually, bigger mom is there, and the bigger mom is allowing you to experience your life right now in a very powerful way, The bigger mom is, of course, is what we call the nature. We don't call it the Mother Earth, we call it the nature. We don't normally use actually the word we don't actually use the word mother. And then as a result, say slowly, this is a conference call. He can listen if he wants.
Hi, John, this is a conference call. So just put your phone on mute, okay? Okay, bye-bye.
So it's a very powerful way just to understand this. Waking up is actually, that doesn't happen just in the morning. It happens throughout your day. Throughout your day, you are going little wake-up calls. Little wake-up calls. These wake-up calls are part of the nature of intelligence within us. The wake-up calls are actually part of the nature of intelligence within us. Because right now, wherever you are in life, you are trying to tell a story and do one word, sabotage. You are trying to sabotage your waking up process. Life has what is called unconditional love. So no matter whatever you are trying to sabotage, the life gives you constantly various windows, various ways how you can come out and actually experience the pure wonder of life. But you are telling yourself, I'm dull right now. I'm dull, I'm slow, I am dense, I'm tired. I am uninspired, I'm not interested. And all kinds of things you may be saying. But the life actually is very powerful way how it wakes up is by engaging you, attracting you, holding you, captivating your attention, by showing you things that are intriguing, showing that are things that are fascinating. So it draws your attention, and the life somehow or other gets you involved and interested about life. And this is a very powerful way to understand what is grace. We call it grace, this so that. No, grace is how life unconditionally loves you and brings you to engage yourself by experiencing incredible ways. Whenever you are saying, I'm tired, I'm this, I make mistakes, I always make mistakes, I made yesterday, I made so many mistakes. Life says it doesn't matter. One of the greatest powerful password from life to you in the wake-up call is it doesn't matter. And that allows you to and asks you to engage yourself in a very powerful play with life. How does life actually do that to you? By sending you things. By always sending you things. What is it sending you? What is it sending you? It's sending you the very nature of opening. Nature of opening. What is opening means what? The waves of the ocean. Can you imagine if the waves of the ocean are not coming from the horizon to you? It is going from the ocean the other way. You will run away from the ocean. You will not want to be there. Life sends you such intriguing. We never even think about, oh my God, this is so powerful, so sweet. This is wonder. This is astonishment. This is amazement. This is wonderment. We don't say that way. So this is a very powerful way how life actually sends you everything. Sends you everything. Life sends you the waves towards you. So you are intrigued by because something is coming. Something is coming. Something is coming is a very powerful password throughout your life. Something is coming. So the sun doesn't say, hey, go out and see. No, sun rises from anywhere there is a horizon. So that allows you to experience sunrise also, as something that is really very powerful that you can experience as a way that's there. They are all actually making one word. They are all making one word, making you actually become curious, making you curious. The life actually, how it draws you into play with life is by making you curious about, making you curious. If you are curious about life, you will not be so curious about what's went wrong with you. Life actually is the most powerful way that allowing you to experience curiosity, concern, fascination, attention, excitement, attraction. They are all actually very, very powerful ways how actually you remain intrigued by the fascination of life. So life actually is inviting you and provoking and stimulating you to ask actually, what else is there? So this is a very powerful way to see this. Very powerful way to see this one. Okay. So, so many people are trying to get into lines and we are having a little. Okay. So, in order to actually get you involved with life, life opens one word called diversity, variety. It has so many varieties, multiplications, various contrasts, diversions, variations through which you can experience the play of life, It's a very important one to understand that. It is very important to understand also that life is, waking up to life means life actually is bringing you into engaging into incredible ways, keeps you awake. It's not just actually keep you just waking up. It is to keep you awake, Keeping you awake is not very easy because you are telling actually, I'm actually having a good time, but I am emotionally dozing now. Physically also, I am little tired. All kinds of things we are telling. You said that actually for so many years. So many years you have said that. So in order to actually experience the true delight of life, you have to have two things within you that can open up. That is your awareness and your sensitivity. Your awareness and your sensitivity. Awareness actually has no object to it. It is actually, awareness is pure presence. Awareness can be called a pure presence, a centered consciousness, pure presence. And then you have a sensitivity. You are naturally by nature human beings, we are sensitive. We have awareness, we have a consciousness, we have through which we can have flavors of appreciation, compassion, concern, understandings, considerations, warmth. They are all actually part of it. But the most important part, how the life is trying to do to you, is break down your seriousness. Life is actually wanting to do one thing: break down your seriousness. Your seriousness, your obvious seriousness is connected to one word: am I okay? You are asking the question, am I okay? The truth of the answer is no, you are not okay. You are not okay. You are not okay at all. If you are okay, then you can go to sleep. You are not okay at all. You are fragile. You are cracking up emotionally. You are physically having aches and pains and everything. Your life is being challenged. Your life is being challenged. Challenges are not the challenges that you are aware about right now. There are other challenges waiting for your arrival in the next few days. You have not yet even known what that is or who that is. You don't need to know. Life doesn't want to frighten you. Life wants to stimulate you. Understand that. All the things actually what we are trying to do is somehow or other create a balance and maintenance. Maintaining balance, you do one thing in life every day: you fall asleep. You fall asleep. But here what is happening is, life actually wants you to actually wake up. Life purpose is to keep you awake. Life actually mission is to keep you awake. So it is showing you so many things, throwing you so many things. Hey, look at this. Isn't this exciting? Isn't you are? I don't want that. No, I don't like that. I don't want. I want a hot dog, not peanut butter. It's nice, baby. No, I don't want. I want a hot dog. Why? I saw that presidential candidates eating. Don't worry, whoever eat whatever. It doesn't matter. You have a one word actually. That's an emotional energy. You have a strength, a might, a forcefulness, a vigor. You have a will to live. You have a power to live, a will to live that bypasses all your little dysfunctions and the viruses and bacteria and aches and pains and burps and farts you are having. You have a will to live. That will to live is actually not personal. It's an energy, it stimulates, it's enlivened. It inspires you, inspirates you. It actually arouses you to engage with newness. All the things actually what you are having right now that is bringing you down, you want to have emotional zone, another thing is one word, is heaviness. Heaviness is the way how you think. Heaviness is actually the way how you react to life. How you react to life. But the life is diverse and it's giving you sensing, clear sensing for you to feel it. Sensing is a very powerful way how we can actually experience one word. How we can experience one word called allowing. When you can sense, you allow the great things to go through you. Allowing. Allowing is actually the very nature of focusing. And right now you are not actually having a great time because your focus is open. You can't have just an open focus. You should have a targeted focus. Targeted focus means actually a concentration, awareness, cognition, and silence to come together. Then you are in a nice state of recognition. Nice state of recognition. When you are in a nice state of recognition, you don't react. When you are, life is always challenging, remember. There are waves. When the small waves are gone, big waves come. And the big waves are gone, some more big waves come. Those waves are all actually provocations. Various ways how it is provoking you. Provoking you by changing what you think. Changing the situation, changing the space. Changing actually allowing you to experience. One word, wisdom, not knowledge, wisdom. Wisdom is not in your memory. Wisdom is a rapid, intelligent response. Wisdom means it's a response to life that comes along. If you don't have wisdom, you react. You get angry, you get pissed, you regret, you scream and cry at your husband or at your child or at yourself or at the world or whatever things, you see. When you have wisdom, you can sense. You sense the beauty. What is the beauty you sense? You sense the beauty of attraction. Beauty of attraction is a very powerful one. You sense the beauty. Beauty means attraction. There is something attracting to you. You are not just seeing it. So you are telling, I don't see anything. I'm bored. I'm tired. No. You are bored and tired. You are looking at the wrong direction. You are looking towards the west, or you are looking towards the south, or you are looking in some way or the other in a wrong direction. That requires effort. When you look at east, that's the natural flow of the earth. East means rising sunrise, rising sunrise. East means actually very powerful way to understand the innocence and recognitions. Innocence and recognition. You may be 50, 60 or 90 years old, but you still have the flavor, still have the incredible flavor of an innocent baby's newness. Innocent baby's newness. You still have the excitement to walk the first few steps where you don't know whether you will fall down or not. Right now, you don't have the pleasure of imbalance to experience because why? You are already holding on to the ball and walking. So you have no excitement. You are already holding on to the ball and walking. Okay. No, you are holding on to the ball. You have to almost sense like you might fall and not fall. You have to feel some kind of a challenges and provocation. Your business, your marriage life, your physical, whatever that's challenge and provoke. Then you feel like, oh my God, that's exciting, not actually killing you. And that's the one that will ignite your fire. Your fire has no reason to ignite because why? It doesn't have the ventilation to ignite, coming and hitting the little flame, the little pilot light you have, because you are holding on to security in everything. I have ache, I have a pain, my roof is leaky, my cats are going on a strike, whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to experience the warmth and the affection the life is asking you to erupt out of the problems, out of the situation that you have. If you are having everything, then actually you are more close to death. You are more close to death if you are thinking, oh, okay, I got it. There's nothing. Never say I got it. Never say I am fine and I got it. It doesn't mean you are bad. It means you are ready to rupture. Ready to rupture. Then only actually you are becoming a daring. You have to be daring if you wanted to have a good time. Otherwise, you can just stay home. Like, you know who? Yeah, they are here. Who? Okay, no, I'm not telling you. So, always you have to be daring. Daring doesn't mean reckless. Daring doesn't mean jumping in Los Angeles Boulevard trying to stop traffic, then actually you are crazy. There it means actually walking on a line where you feel a very powerful sense of the balance you can have emotionally and energetically to feel that balance. That sense of actually balance will give you a set of way, just like a person who is walking on a tight rope to the other side. You are not walking on a tight rope to begin with. Your life is already good, but actually your life is good and boring. It's boring. Oh, no, it's not boring. I'm eating, I'm having sex, we play music. Still it is boring because you are not having an actual challenge that you are having. You have to have a challenge and a provocation which stimulates your brilliance, not a challenge and a provocation that makes you go under the table and see, oh, there's nobody home. Because why? You are under the table. You don't even open the door. You are under the table. So the one who is actually ringing the door, after the third time might throw a little rock to see anybody at home. And that's how actually Mindy's house next door was broken. Okay, Mindy was actually talking anyway. So that's the way that's happened. But always actually you are telling yourself somehow other words of something that is making you guilty or making you really feel you are not truly opening and overflowing with love. Understand this. Innocence is recognition. Recognition actually is a way how you feel a freshness of life. Recognition of the innocence come out of seeing actually, not what you believe and you are regretting now. That it will never happen again because now you have seen what made you actually go down with a mistake. The greatest warriors in life, the greatest leaders in life, the greatest kings and others, they made so many mistakes in life, so many mistakes. But then they engage themselves, they boldly engage themselves and capture incredible fascinations that allows them to really know what to do and how to do, so that they never have to keep repeating the mistakes again. And that's the way actually you had to experience the power of your heart, the power of your heart. The power of your heart is actually very important one that allows you to feel one word. Power of your heart will allow you to feel your presence. Normally, if you feel your presence, you are at ease. You don't care what's happening or this or that. You are not at ease. At ease doesn't mean you are sitting or lying down going to sleep. At ease means then you are having the pleasure of thinking. Pleasure of thinking. Normally, thinking happens as a natural response to get by in life every day, day to day, moment to moment. Your thoughts and thinkings are the links that connects you to go from moment to moment. That is not what I am talking about. I'm talking about a thinking where you can sit or walk and ask yourself, what shall I think today? What shall I think today? Meaning you have to think something very different. You have to give yourself a rapid, intelligent response and allow you to experience something very fresh and exciting about life. But you are right now engaged in many projects that did not go right or is about to go right. So you are busy, I had to fix this. I'm actually doing this or that. They are all good, but they are actually already in one way or the other will be taken care of. What you need to actually ask is to open new horizons emotionally, new horizon that is there. New horizons are actually emotional and brilliance that can come to you, that will be actually coming out of inquiries. Inquiries about what? Inquiries about your true nature. What is your true nature? What is your true nature? Is your true nature using other people's information and building a business? Or is it your true nature to repeat what you already have done and known? Or is it your true nature is to truly sense, feel, touch, perceive, and become conscious, become aware, come to know, understand in some kind of intuitive way, something you can do to yourself daringly. And whatever the way your life is challenging through your physical body right now, which is fragile, your body is fragile, by the way. That doesn't mean a reason to just panic. That is a reason to celebrate. Because normally you don't celebrate when you are fragile. You are experiencing something very powerful. You celebrate actually because of a very powerful password called sensing. You are sensing your fragile nature. I am very fragile. My legs are still weak. My heart is actually great. My fingers are actually playing the melodies always, just like Bob Seamon plays the piano. And this is my fingertips and my emotions are tuning to a sensitivity, appreciation, and a sympathy and identification and compassion. It makes me tender about. It makes me compassionate and tender about the mistakes I did, not the greatness of me. Little errors I did, little things I did. You have to experience a tenderness, a heartwarming, genuine tenderness towards yourself. And then actually you can experience all other things to come around. So it's very, very important to understand this. Just know this. One of the last time I want to say. Right now your life is good. However, you are distracted. You are distracted by day-to-day stuff and something happening with your family or with your body or with your work. Something. It doesn't matter, you are distracted by that. Doesn't mean it is a bad distraction. It can be even a good distraction. However it is, you have to bring yourself into a focusing. Now focusing is not something you do. Focusing is something that you happen, you can get it because you get excited about a realization. Focusing comes out of a realize. You realize something that you have done that was going wrong way. And then you suddenly realize, oh, I see. What I need to do is this. I need to do this, not that. But if you have the right realization, it grounds you. Then you will feel a warmth with your own presence, a tenderness and a devotion and an attraction to what you really need to do. In order to do that, very simple rule, starting from putting the right palm into the left palm and the thumbs together, the first natural signaling that comes. The first signaling, of course, is when the baby is born, the finger and thumb touching together. The next signaling is actually where you sit and over the left palm, you put the right palm and the thumbs together. That's actually very simple because that creates a circular motion, circular energy. And that you need actually to have a circular energy to ignite your fire. Otherwise, it is just like your stove. You try to get the stove to work, it doesn't, it crack, tick, 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 it doesn't stop. Why? Because there are dirty particles. There's dirty oil. dirty things there in your store. So it doesn't stop. You have dirty mind. What is dirty mind? Manipulations. What is other dirty mind you have? Copycatting. Copycat. What is other dirty mind you have? You wanted to steal somebody else's ideas or feeling or copy them. Whatever. I call it dirty only. It's not actually what is dirty is matter out of place. There is nothing called dirt exists, understand too. Dirt means matter out of place. Dog shit is not dirt on the road, but not over your dinner table. So then it is matter out of place. So there is something actually what you are thinking or feeling doesn't go with the melody of your heart. The melody is not just a song or a music. Melody is a rhythm, a pattern and a design. How you are feeling about yourself. And if you are having manipulations, crazy ideas or other things, it doesn't go right even with your own idea. Because you are not just a person. Personal part about you is just a memory and all the things and thoughts you have. You don't just belong to yourself. You belong to life. Understand this. You are not just yours. You can't claim I don't care about anybody. I am just me. You can go like that. Very soon actually you will just get unbelievable, unpleasant shock. You are actually a property of life. You are not a property of your ancestors or family. They actually came around to give you the birth so that you will be like a wild flower. You did not want to be like a beautiful wild flower. You say, I want to belong into this family. This wild flower is so beautiful too. I am a wild flower. I was born wild and I always will be wild. So all my talks are actually not giving you knowledge, it's giving you wild wisdom. The freshness of the wilderness is happening every day. The freshness. And that's what I am actually giving to you, to be daring. So actually you don't care whether the bees, beetles or flower, others come and smell you, or even a bear can come and, this smells very good. I don't want to eat this one. The bear goes away. So every day actually in your life, feel an appreciation it happened to be you. Every day you had to feel an appreciation. It happened to be you. Then you are waking up to life. When you appreciate your present, you are telling to life, thank you for bringing me. Thank you for having me. And then the life hears you. Life hears you. Life is always engaging with you. Life is always holding you. Life is always involving you, intriguingly, involving you. And then actually when the life knows actually you have recognized her, life will allow. Life will consent, will put the green lights for you to come. Green lights for you to get the sanctions. It will grant you, it will acknowledge and admit your presence. But for the life to acknowledge and admit your presence, life has to sense you. Right now, when you are out to lunch, you are telling life, wait a minute, I have to eat something and have a little sex, and then I'm available. When you are eating and having a little sex, life says, okay, maybe next lifetime. Understand this is a very powerful way. Life is the one that allows you to have the greatest gifts. They are focusing, connection, awareness, cognition, and silence. They are actually inheritance of part of another structure of life. We cannot quite get it through science or emotions. So it remains as a mystery of life. So we call it various names, God, infinity, consciousness, this or that, awakening, life out. All those are just innocence way. Like a baby trying to describe what is an elephant. It has a trunk, it has a tail, it has legs, this or that. You are describing the very nature of what the life is. You are describing what the life is in familiarity of what you know about you. But the best things about your right now life are yet to come. They are pleasant surprises. They are pleasant surprises that will come to your life. They can never be bought or stimulated or bribed or anything. They come from life. When you are waking up to life as a response, as a way of embracing you are coming to life. They are the ones that are actually very powerful for you to experience as daring ways of how you can sense life. They are in sensing about life that to come about. That the they are in sensing are actually the most powerful way how you can actually have other musical notes in your keyboard of life. You are telling, I have enough notes. I have enough notes. I have enough things. All I need to do is actually to enjoy my life, to have not much problems. No. They are only actually coming in a very different way right now. Most of the time, actually, you lived your life was like in a circle. Like means safety matrix, energy, possibility, and safety. But here right now, actually, is the way. Life is asking you to feel something else other than what you have not experienced. That something else other than what you have not experienced has to come out of by sensing about your presence. Sensings become a very delicate awareness, visibility, or perception about who you are and what you feel. And it should allow you to come out of your web, come out of the way, however you are, and to feel that life is good by experiencing courage. Right now, courage is actually waiting for a rainy day. Courage actually is what is necessary for you to admit the truth about you. Courage is not about fighting or winning somebody else's. Courage is actually your ability to acknowledge. Courage is actually the way you can truly admit to you. It's not like you are admitting you are wrong or you are right. You are acknowledging something very, very powerful. That acknowledgement is the one that creates the fire within your heart. Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is incredible brightness. You have to acknowledge. You are not acknowledging, you are telling, oh, it's the world, it's no, it's not the world or the politics or other, it's you. It's just you. You are the one who get peace with your life. You are the one who get peace with your children, with your husband, with your wife, with the family members and other things. That's because they are wrong. No. Never say anybody is or anything is wrong. This is actually the way that is there. Never claim or blame anyone. When you don't claim or blame anybody, then naturally you are opening what is called unconditional love. Unconditional love comes out of non-interference. With or without your knowledge, you are interfering with so many things. That's why the fire is not igniting properly. You have a fire. You are energized, you are good, you can get along. No. I'm talking about a fire like a volcanic essence. Oh no, I am not a volcano, I am a human being. No. The essence of the fire, is not the fire as a heat, as a coolness that you can experiencing as a transparency. If that comes about, you will have radiance, you will have a spark, and naturally you will draw people to you. Now people can't find you because you are missing. You are missing in action. Yeah, you are writing books, making businesses, this so that people can't see you because they can't sense your presence. They can't smell your presence, and that's why. And this is actually why I am giving all these talks and other things to get you stirred up. So you are going to appreciate who you are. And who you are is an unbeliever. It's a miracle. You have to remember there's nobody like you out of 9 billion people. There's no one. Even though you may have a twin, your twin is a humbug. But you are not a humbug. Okay. Understand this. And the twin that hears, I'm telling you, the twin that just said that I am telling her or him a humbug doesn't want you to listen to me anymore. But it's up to you because you have freedom and choice. Something about life is so tasty. You always have freedom and choice. Freedom and choice to feel good or to feel bad. You have always freedom and choice. Freedom and choice is not right or left turn. Freedom and choice means you are choosing, whatever the circumstance, is to feel good or to feel bad. Understand that. Spontaneously or naturally in our life all the time. I am so blessed to have so many people, and some of them not even living. They choose to actually laugh even at the moment of death, or various ways how they actually have lived their life with such grace and courage. It is a salute to life. They have lived. How actually true to themselves, how they lived their life. Back in Sri Lanka, also in USA. Also in USA, many people. Many people who went out of their way to touch somebody or to save a life or to give to an innocent poor kid a hot great meal. And they are the ones actually noticed by the sweetness of life, that is the eyes of life. The eyes of life are always there. They are the ones who are in love with you. You don't realize actually life is in love with you. So you are trying to fall in love by doing all kinds of things, this or that, and to greatness. You don't feel actually life loves you because you are not looking at life, you are looking at you. That's why. Life is actually in love with you right from the beginning, otherwise you would not have been even born. Understand this. Life loves you. Life is not just the nature. Life is in everything, nature and all the human beings, everything that is there. Life loves you so much. And that's why it produced the most incredible rainbows and the nature, waterfalls, everything. All the things that they are outside in our nature are inside in our heart space. Inside in our heart space, we have a rainbow bridge. That's an incredible waterfall, powerful than the Niagara Falls or other things. That's called the thunder in the heart. Thunder in the heart is the sound of light that I'm opening the curtain and bringing about in another 1.5 months in my home. And before that, in next weekend, I'm bringing a pre-lead for that in Minneapolis. And it's important to understand. Important to understand actually you are good and weary. You are telling, you are saying, oh, my family, my work, and this and that. They are all true. Along with that truth is actually, you are not just in a party, it's actually a wedding party. You are getting married. You are getting married. You are getting married not to a man and a woman. Man and a woman actually is fine. You are getting married to life. And we don't realize actually, oh my God, you're getting married to life every day, that will be boring. Married to life actually is never boring. Because it's not a marriage you are asking anything in return. Nothing in return. Because life is already actually giving you everything right now. And that's why you never ask anything to come. So then actually you exercise one word, giving. In this wedding actually you have one pleasure and joy of giving. Whatever you give, to whoever you give, will become a pleasure and a joy to you. And that's actually what is life. What is the celebration of life and who you are. Is for you to give whatever you have, or even if you don't have something, go and find it out and give it to somebody who doesn't have it, or anything like that. And this is actually the power of giving. And that's why you were born. We expand by giving. Our whole universe is expanded by giving. And you are a bundle of pure love, pure essence, cranky and whining without realizing that what you are and who you are. Realization will bring you to understand you are pure awesome. You are just a melody. Pure love will come out of you. And whatever you give will manifest as rainbow colors, making this incredible world heaven on earth. Thank you.